Okay, let me tell y'all what happened to me. So, y'all know I made this video yesterday talking about I didn't feel good. Oh my goodness. Maybe I was overreacting. I went out and got tested for COVID and all of this stuff, and I forgot my iron is low. So, let me take my glasses off. When your iron is low and you're deficient in iron, it's like a form of anemia, or it is anemia, but sometimes you might have cold feet and hands and things like that. But I know these things. I've been dealing with this for the longest. Like, I had got so good, all like I went and had my labs done like a week ago, and the only thing that was going on with me was my numbers showed that I was anemic. Okay, so that's basically when, I think it's when your red blood cells, you don't have enough red blood cells, and the oxygen isn't carried to the red blood cells properly because you don't have enough iron in your body. And see, people don't know that when you're lacking iron, it can cause all kinds of other problems. So I was on this iron kick for a long time because I was noticing that I was a little weak sometimes. I'm somebody who likes to stay on the go. And I also was cold, and I was like, man, I know I'm not anemic. So then I went and got all my labs done, and that was the only problem, was that I was slightly anemic. And so I was like, I don't want to be anemic. You know, people always be like, I'm anemic. They love to tell somebody that they anemic, right? Because that's their excuse for being cold. But let's not just make it an excuse, and ask somebody to turn the heat up or roll the windows up. Let's do something about it. So a long time ago, y'all know I started doing all these raw vegetables. I had included spinach and all of these other good kale, good leafy greens, and I was eating all of them on a weekly basis, like like 3-4 times a week. Every day I included green leafy vegetables. I was eating quinoa, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds for breakfast and for dessert in the evening with like raspberries and mixed berries and things like that. I eat plenty of lentils. I'm looking at my cabinet. I eat plenty of nuts and berries and things like that. Things that carry natural sources of iron, because I can't take synthetic vitamins. Okay. So yesterday I felt the raft of low iron. And I couldn't figure out why I felt the raft of low iron. And I'm not gonna lie, we've been sitting at the house. I've been drinking. I've been drinking. Like, I was drinking, you know what I'm saying? So the other day I was drinking. I did not feel good, but I took it like a G. Like, I thought I had drank too much, and I was just laying there like, oh, my stomach. And ever since then I've been having my stomach's been hurting, and people like, are you pregnant? And I'm like, I don't think so. And are you this? I'm like, no, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I sat here today on the couch, and I said, my damn iron is low. I went through all of that yesterday, driving over to them people, letting them stick that thing all up in my nose to get tested for COVID. It was my iron. My iron is low. I promise it's my iron. I got it on paper. It's low iron. You know what I'm saying? My boyfriend like, oh, social distancing. And I'm like, no, don't come back until I get my COVID test. You know what I'm saying? It's iron. I have been so focused on getting protein into my body to keep my muscle mass up and just different things like that. You know what I mean? Work. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, y'all know I'm at work too. So I'm a responsible employee. I be at my computer. Anyways, my iron, you guys. So I swear, when I realized that it was my iron today, it was more than a light bulb. You know how light bulb go ding? It was more than a light bulb. It was more like, oh. Crazy ass girl. Yes. It's my iron. Okay. Now, iron is nothing to play with. I'm making light of this situation. But having low iron is nothing to play with. If you need to go to your doctor, you know, and you feel cold or you feel weak, nauseous. It can have so many side effects on you. You won't know it. You know what I'm saying? You'll think some real stuff is going on with you when it is something that can be fixed. So let me tell you what I'm doing. I immediately went and made some lentil beans. I made some lentil beans. I'm going to eat those. Probably I ate enough today because this thing has been taking my appetite. Low iron has been taking my appetite. I'm not hungry. So I did have a good portion, probably about 4 tablespoons of lentils. And I basically just boiled them with some garlic powder, some Himalayan pink salt, some tomato, 1 big tomato, and some other spices and herbs, and I enjoyed it, and I sat down and I ate that. I'm almost finished with my chia seeds. In my chia seeds, I just do dry chia seeds in a plastic cup or wooden or plastic. Don't use metal because something about the metal spoon throws off the ions or something in the chia seeds. I'm not sure if it's ions, but I know it messes up the chia seeds. So use plastic or wooden. And chia seeds with almond milk. I put a little cardamom spice in there and a little scallion, which is the supposed to be better grade of cinnamon. I buy that a lot. And I put some you guys gotta forgive me, I'm looking at my little apothecary. I put some coconut oil in there. I put a teaspoon of coconut oil in here. Yes, you can eat coconut oil. You can eat coconut oil straight out the thing. It's really good for you. And that's what I did. Now, to put extra minerals in my body, to help me get that boost of iron that I've been needing. I don't want to just kill myself with iron. But I have been taking my bee pollen because that has minerals in it too. And what I'm going to do tomorrow morning is some more chia seeds. I just need to stick back to my regimen. I kind of got off my regimen because I was trying so much to do everything with protein. You know, I was concerned about my protein levels in my body. So that's it, man. My iron was low. I realized it today. And like I was saying, it wasn't a light bulb that went off, but it was like a whole crown came on my head. Like, queen, get it together. For real. So my energy levels is up. I'm happy that I figured out, even though I have my test results and I went through, and when I go do my labs every year, I go through all my labs. And then even if the numbers is there for the range, I still Google everything, look it up, see what I can add more into my diet, take away from my diet. And that's it. My iron was low. So I'm going to continue to keep working on it, getting it together. That's it, you guys, and staying hydrated like I usually do. But that iron thing, when I seen that last week on my test results, I said, I know my iron not low. I said, have I been so concerned with protein that I haven't been worrying about iron? And I have. I've been so concerned. You know, you guys know I love kale, raw spinach, arugula. Like, those are the things that I need, and I have been kind of decreasing on that. So and quinoa had too much sugar in it for me, so I just kind of left it alone because I like to sit down and eat like at least like 1/4 of a bowl of it. And it don't seem like a lot. It's usually like 6 grams of protein. It got a lot of iron in it for that portion. But that sugar, it's like 5 or 6 grams of sugar in it per half a cup, I think. And that sugar starts to overwhelm. So I didn't want all that sugar, so I quit eating quinoa. I'm gonna go back to Sprouts soon. I'm gonna get some. I haven't been going to Sprouts because of the COVID, but I'm gonna go to Sprouts and I'm gonna get some quinoa and some more nuts and some berries, and I'm gonna make sure that I get myself back on track with my iron. So you guys, get your iron levels checked and make sure that everything is okay with you, because sometimes you become a little bit. Because last week I came up the steps and I was like, oh, I had a lot of stuff in my hand, but I was like, I should not be tired like this. I do a lot and I keep pushing even if I don't feel good, and that's not good. So I realized that. Get your iron checks. I'm gonna keep my iron in check, and I'm gonna do everything that I'm supposed to do. And I thank y'all for asking about me and checking on me. I appreciate it. It's my iron. I'm not pregnant. Because people sure be asking, why everybody want me to have a kid? I'm cool. So peace and blessings.